The only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.
Gary in L.A., thanks for calling KABC.
Yeah, I just wanted to comment earlier in the
Free
program.
Speech Friday, by the way.
You were commenting earlier in the program about impeachment versus the lawsuit that Boehner has going on.
Yeah.
I believe the Boehner lawsuit is a dog and pony show, and it's ridiculous. The Republicans don't have the stomach for impeachment, but I believe the American people would have the stomach for impeachment if the process was started.
But here's the problem. It's only a dog and pony show if people are watching the dog and the pony. Right now in July of 2014, no one's paying attention. It's an off-year election.
Well, wait a minute. You and the rest of the media have never really reported the truth about Obama. He's a fraud. You snicker about his birth certificate. It's a fraud. He's got a Connecticut Social Security number. I mean, he's got a forged selective service registration. He's a Manchurian candidate. He was a citizen of Indonesia. His name was Barry Soetoro. He was installed to destroy this country.
Believe me, I'll stop you when I disagree.
Well, then why don't you talk about the birth certificate and the archival investigation?
Because frankly, I don't think the birth certificate is fake. But I think if you
look, Archival has had a press conference and
I know all of this.
How can you say it? You haven't investigated? I took the time to investigate it, Brian.
The problem is,
Brian, I investigated.
If you keep talking about it, you just sound bat feces crazy. And that's one of the keys of being insane is to not let other people know you are. That's why I keep it in, because I was born in Hawaii too, and I ordered up my birth certificate. I had it in my hands in 7 days. I called his campaign. I was really curious why they were playing it close hold and all that. But
Brian, can I talk?
I don't see. Well, you weren't responding to what I was saying, which is why I put you on hold. So anyway, go ahead.
Well, the birth certificate has been investigated by forensic analysis. Mara Zabest, Paul Irie, Doug Vogt, Sheriff Arpaio.
We have to skip to the end. We have to skip to the end.
Forgery.
Okay, we have to skip.
You're cutting me off now.
No,
because it's our show. See, that's why he gets to do that.
You're wasting my fornicating time. Here's the thing. We have to get to the end. To what end was all this? He was installed by who? For what purpose?
I don't know. I think he's CIA operative, or the Muslims control him.
Why are you so
has he done anything for America, Brian? Anything at all that's positive for America? Anything?
No, he's taken from people who create wealth and he's distributed. He's been the most anti-American president in my lifetime.
Absolutely. So why do we have to put up with 2 more years of him? Why can't we impeach him?
Because the Constitution says that they can bring the impeachment. I don't know if
right, and once they start the investigation,
you're playing checkers, and there's a chess
game.
No,
they're not.
You're playing checkers, and there's a chess game on.
There is a Constitution. You need to follow the Constitution.
I agree.
Do the investigation, and the truth will come out, and then he'll be removed.
Find high treason, and you can impeach him for that. But you're bringing checkers pieces to a chess game.
It's not high. It's not just high treason. It's misdemeanors and crimes against the American people. Give me a break. He commits a crime a day. He commits a crime a day, Brian.
But I mean, for instance,
Brian, how long do we have the American people have to suffer? How long do we have to suffer with this?
2 more years. That's what the Constitution says.
We can impeach him. We can impeach him, Brian.
Okay, well, people in hell should get ice water, but what charge would you bring against him?
Oh, well, for starters, he's not allowed to legislate Obamacare 27 changes. That's for starters. Number 2, he's supposed to protect the border.
Here's the problem.
Number 3, he's not supposed to provide comfort and aid to the enemy.
And I have to do traffic, but the quick answer here is that it's been adjudicated, and that pesky Supreme Court is part of the Constitution as well. Anywho,
the only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.